Well, this is probably the latest we've ever recorded a podcast, I'm going to say, in terms of time.
Yes.
Maybe not.
In terms of time of day, yes.
Yeah, time of day, not time of date.
Yeah,
I think the Sundays 9 a.m. are probably...
Yeah, a few hours before the thing actually gets uploaded. But yeah, in terms of time of day, this is definitely latest.
Exactly.
It's just gone to 9:45.
And that's because of music and football, and now we're doing entertainment. So we've got the three big things done. How was your rehearsal anyway? Was that all good? Your rehearsal for your new musical?
Yeah. All we've kind of bashed through all the songs roughly, and yeah, we're starting doing scene by scene.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, just sort of planning who's doing what where, and obviously where people come on stage, off stage, moving around and stuff, and just getting used to each other. So yeah,
that's good then.
Slowly but surely, but yeah, there's many months of progress yet.
And your lovely half, some would say better half, but who knows, is playing Annie, isn't she? And Annie, Get Your Gun?
She is, yes, she is playing Annie.
Is she relishing that role and enjoying herself?
She is, yes. It's a lot kind of rougher than I think she first anticipated. Certainly the beginning of it is, anyway.
What, as in physically, or...?
No, as in the character is very not feminine in any possible way.
Oh, okay. Is this the first time she's done like a character like that?
Well, she's done Calamity Jane, which is sort of along those lines, but this is kind of take that and kind of turn it up to 11.
Let's take that.
If you like.
Which one? Yeah. Which one of Take That is it?
The good one.
Oh, okay, cool.
The good one, which is none of them.
Yeah, it's the good one in Take That. So literally no people.
Yeah, the clever one, as in Robbie Williams, because he ran away from it.
Right, okay, cool. So a couple of minutes into the podcast and we've established that your other half is Robbie Williams.
Did we? Yeah, I guess we sort of did.
But that's fair enough.
Whoops.
Do you want to tell the listeners who you're playing in Annie, Get Your Gun, in case anyone's familiar with it, or is that more of a secret?
No, it's not a secret at all. It's the manager of the main Wild West show. Okay. It's basically a travelling show that goes from town to town and does various different acts and things, and my character Charlie manages the show and sorts out where they're going to be putting on the show and sorts out the shooting competition that they have everywhere. They kind of have a marksman with the group. And
is that where Annie gets her gun?
Challenges. Well, she has her gun long before we turn up. Which is why she's very good with it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yes, I get all the dodgy one-liners, thankfully.
We all love dodgy one-lines.
Which would be nice. Yeah, dad jokes are plenty from me.
Exactly. We've all seen Tim Vine Live's performances.
Yeah, there's elements of that. Yeah, there's elements of me just looking at the audience and going, yes, I did just say what you think I just said.
Oh, that's good then. Look forward to that.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. Yeah, it'll be good. What about you and your good self and your good lady self?
We are fine. Cool. Yes. That's that chat done. No, we're all right. Yeah, no, we're fine. Always going well in the world of PokePitch.
Good.
What day will this be released? Sunday. So Wednesday coming in PokePitch land. There will be a Gigantamax Hunt guide, which won't make sense to you because you haven't played the game yet, but hopefully to people who search online.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be not watching that immediately, I'm afraid.
No, that's fine.
I'm having to avoid any Sword Shield videos from anyone.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That'll be Wednesday, and then hopefully next Saturday will be a comedy video, hopefully.
Ooh. Comedy.
Which is I don't know if you've seen these in real life videos of various things. But it'll be Pokemon games in real life. So hopefully people will find that funny.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun. I've filmed about half of them, mainly because I work during the day and I need sunlight for the other half. I need to be outside in the garden or something.
Yes.
All will become clear, but I need sunlight for it. So yeah, about half of them were filmed and
will that
edited.
be kind of the weekend?
Yes, that'll be Saturday. I'll try and record those. I'll be up at the lovely time of 8 a.m. when the sun is up, and I'll go do that. The neighbours will...
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm not going to... This won't spoil anything. It will just provoke curiosity. But the neighbours will probably think, why is he wearing jogging bottoms and sprinting up and down the road? So, all will become clear.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's coming.
Lovely.
So yeah, the Gigantamax one is up and... that's actually uploaded and everything, edited and done for Wednesday. Half of next week's video is done, and then after that it's another Master Trainer series, and then after that I think is the updated 12 Days of Pidgemas, which won't take much editing. It's going to be the same song, slightly tweak one bit of lyric and update the graphics on one or two of the days, so it's not going to be that much editing really. It's just updating the graphics. I found a website that's got better graphics to take the things from. So.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You sound so much more organised than me.
Well, I want to be organised because do you know why? I really want to play Sword and Shield. Like, I want to get home of an evening and play the game. So far, I'm getting home of an evening, editing or recording or uploading. And when it gets to about 10, I'm playing the game for half hour to an hour and then going to sleep. And I'm just like, I really want to just play it more. So, as we're speaking, I'm editing a video for about 9 days' time. So,
Blimey.
If I get that finished, the rest should follow quickly.
I can't remember the last time I edited a video that far in advance.
I know. If I get that done, then it's just the Master Trainers, which are fine. So I'm always going to be 2 weeks ahead, so I might have the odd day where I can just play the game.
Cool.
But yeah, one of my segments today will be about Sword and Shield, but I'll try and keep it spoiler-free.
Okay.
I will... do you know what? I may just start the segment, if that's all right with you.
Sure, yeah. Go for it.
I will... It's... I should let everyone know that I have Amazon Prime on and I'm watching the Arsenal-Brighton game, ready to let you know if...
Yeah, it's just come up on my phone.
Oh my god, the second I said that sentence, that was scary for me. I was going to start my segment by saying to people, I've got this on for you, to let them know if Arsenal or Brighton score. When I said the word, I'm going to let you know if, I promise you on my life that as I said if, Brighton scored. I was going to say, I'll let you know if anyone scored. Brighton has scored, it's 2-1 to Arsenal. Anyway. Oh dear. Christ. Sorry.
Hang on, that didn't make sense. Brighton have scored, it's 2-1 to Arsenal.
Oh, hang on, Brighton has scored, it's 2-1 to Brighton.
Yeah. Yippee.
Sorry. Anyway, yes, no, my segment. Sorry. Header from across. Quite straightforward, really. David Luiz being dreadful.
There's a shock. Really pleased we bought him.
Yeah, great. Yes, anyway, my segment. I'm gonna start by asking you just a couple of questions before we begin. Do you mind if I talk about 6 Pokemon from the game?
No.
Good. Do you mind if I talk about 6 Pokemon from the game, like in detail, like their types and moves and how good they are, in my opinion?
Not really, no.
With that, I won't give anything away.
Presumably these are 6 that I have no prior knowledge of.
Yes. And then finally, do you know what starter you're going for when you play Sword?
Score Bunny.
Okay. In that case, you won't mind if I talk about Grookey and its evolutions.
No, I've seen them. It looks pretty cool, to be honest,
Okay.
with the massive chunk of half a tree.
Yes, brilliant. Well, my
Yeah.
segment was going to be talking about the first party I had for Pokemon Sword, the 6 Pokemon I used.
Oh, okay.
So in that case, we're all fine, and I can crack on.
Lovely.
Well, believe it or not, everyone, I started with Grookey. Basically, me and my brother and my lovely half Tasha started the game at the same time on release day. My brother started with Sobble. Tasha was planning to start with Scorbunny. Me, who was going to do countless run-throughs of this game, just thought, well, I do not care who I start with. I'm going to use all of them at some point. So I thought, well, if they're using Sobble and Scorbunny, I'll start with Grookey, and then we've all got one.
Fair enough.
So I started with Grookey. Yeah, so this, like I probably just said, this segment is just going to be talking about the 6 Pokemon I used on my run-through. So, Grookey was my starter. Lovely. I like Grookey, grass type. In the reveal trailers, it basically was hitting a stone in a rhythmic fashion with a twig. So I thought it may end up being a drumming type Pokemon. And how correct I was.
Oh, right.
It evolves into Thwackey. Thwackey, that's right. THW. THWACKEY. Thwackey. The good thing about this Pokemon is that when it comes out into battle, it takes the 2 twigs from its hair and holds them. So it's like, yeah.
Okay.
You know, like the sort of geisha Japanese women have, they've got the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, like lacquer sticks.
Yeah, I don't know if that's its inspiration. However, when it comes out the ball, there's that split second where it's in its hair, and then it grabs them and pulls them out and holds them like it's about to attack with 2 sticks. It's pretty good. But that evolves into Rillaboom, which I believe you may have seen from your description earlier.
Yes, I have.
And I'll be honest, that's my favourite Final Evolution starter. I really like it.
Oh.
It
does look pretty cool, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I ended up with that. It learns a lot of strong grass-type moves. Its moveset is quite extensive as well. It can learn ground-type moves, very strong physical normal-type moves, fighting-type moves as well. So its coverage is great. And when you're playing Sword and Shield, having some coverage for certain moves is brilliant, because when you can Dynamax, having those types of moves there is brilliant. Like when I've done battles involving Dynamax, I've basically used Rillaboom for about half of them, because it's got a Dynamax grass move, a Dynamax fighting move, a Dynamax ground move, and it's got the coverage for days. It's really good. But yeah,
Do you have different moves for Dynamax then?
Yeah, you basically have each type has its own Dynamax move, and its power is determined by the power of the move you have. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
So like Vine Whip is a weaker grass move, but Solar Beam is a stronger one, so they'll still be powerful in a Dynamax form. But obviously if you're using a Dynamax Vine Whip, the power might be, I don't know, 90. If you're doing a Dynamax Solar Beam, it might be like 120, you know, that sort of thing. So it's proportionate, but either way, they're all good. Try not to give anything away much here. So it's... I'm trying to think before I speak. No, it's hopefully I haven't given anything away so far. Hey, Dynamax is a thing. Anyway, yes. No, I started with Rillaboom. Right. Think of team, Pidge. Think of team. I won't go in order of catching. I'll just go in order of what I remember. So, next up we have Grimmsnarl, which is a new type combination. And they're going to be 2 types you are not familiar with at all. Because it is Dark Fairy. You might be familiar with some of them from Let's Go. I can't remember.
Yeah, Fairy was in Let's Go, I think.
Yeah, and so was Dark, but in the Red Blue games, which you're more familiar with, they didn't exist, either of those types. Yeah, we've only had Fairy type introduced into Generation 6, and this is Generation 8, so it's only the 3rd generation that's got Fairy type in it. But either way, if people can hear me typing, it's because I'm trying to write down the Pokemon I used because I can't remember them off by heart. Because I'm really good at the memory.
If only he had his Switch with him so that you could look at his game save.
Yes, exactly right. Anyway, sorry, excuse me. Yes, what's Grimmsnarl? It's a unique type combination of Dark Fairy, and I did a video just before the game's released of Pokemon I've invented, or 2 videos, I should say, part 1 and 2, which was 100 Pokemon I've invented, and I didn't invent this Pokemon, but I did invent one very similar. So it was also Fairy Dark. Grimmsnarl and Impidimp to Grimmsnarl are based off of imps. Mine were based off of elves, mischievous elves, and they were Dark Fairy type.
Oh, that's an imp.
Yes, exactly. So it was Elfairy that evolved into Elferia. So it was like elf and fear and fairy, so like Elfairy, that was my go-to. I actually designed this out of Blue Tack once when I was working in Chalk. I don't know if you remember this, the little creepy clown thing I left for one of our colleagues, made of Blue Tack.
Was that what that was?
Yeah, that was an inspiration for me to make a Pokemon. So,
right.
And it's a similar concept. This is the closest concept I ever made to the game. I'm going to do all that again but with grammar. This is the closest I've come to creating a Pokemon because the one they made was very close to my concept. But either way, it's fantastic, and I'd recommend that type combination because it is very good. It's very, very good. Anyway, moving on to Toxtricity, another new type combination. 2 types you'll be familiar with. This is Poison Electric. It's a really good combination.
That's a weird mix.
Yeah, it actually makes it 4 times weak to ground types. However, it's really good. Toxtricity is one of my favourite Pokemon from this new region, actually. It's just exceptionally strong. It's got 2 forms. It's based off of guitarists, if that can be a thing. So there are 18 natures it can have. If it's one of 9 natures, it's the amped up form, it's called. And it will have 6 protrusions on its chest, which it makes music from. And if it's one of the other 9 natures, it comes out in a I can't remember the name of the form, but it's something else. I'll call it amped down form. It's not called that. But then it's got 4 protrusions on its chest when it's all relaxed. And I love the concept that they've got one which is an amped up form with 6 protrusions, so it's more like a lead guitarist. And then they've got essentially an amped down form which has got 4 protrusions, and that's like a bass guitarist. I love the ingenuity that's gone into it. And when you come across this Pokemon in your game, which I hope you will, it's really good. The concept behind it is fantastic, and the fact that it's how do I describe this? The fact that it's fairly strong as well, and also the fact that it's only got 2 weaknesses, one being a 4-type weakness in ground and one being a psychic type weakness, is just brilliant, and I recommend it to people. I've lost track of how many.
It should be pretty easy to avoid most of that weakness, to be honest.
I would say so.
And
yeah.
you do have the rest of the party to protect it, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, anyway, that was my, I think, 3rd Pokemon. Is that what I've spoke about? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, 4th. Sorry, I should wrap this up and being too long here. I'm just getting excited about the good Pokemon in this game. The 4th is Sandaconda. If I say Sandaconda, what type do you think it is?
I'm going to guess ground.
It is a ground type, yeah.
And maybe poison if it's anaconda as well.
Yeah, that's a good thought, but it isn't. It's just pure ground, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just a pure ground Pokemon. Sorry, I just remember. It's something I saw in a Max Raid battle in its pre-evolution form, Silicobra. And I just thought, do you know what? I really like the look of this Pokemon. The only thing is, when it evolved into Sandaconda, that's when I thought, nah, that's not great. but I'd still like it, if that makes sense. That's a 6 out of 10. It basically coils its tail in a sort of cone shape up to its head. So its body is made of the wrapped up tail. It's alright, actually. But that was probably the one of the party I used my least in the end.
Yeah.
It does have a Gigantamax form. However, for this video, I'll leave that there.
Okay.
My 5th Pokemon, Colossal. This isn't another unique type combination. We've had this type combination before, which is Rock Fire.
That makes sense, it being coal.
Yeah, which I think was a great concept. It essentially evolves into like it's not, but like an equivalent of like a Galarian Golem, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
see what you mean.
it's all right. It's good. I like it. It's very strong. It's 4 times weak to ground, 4 times weak to water, and that is a bad thing.
Yeah.
However, I like it. And it stayed on my team. It's got a move called Heat Crash, which is more powerful the heavier the user is. And it's obviously a massive stone golem pile of coal thing. And it's just really good. And then I'm going to wrap this up very quickly, but the 6th Pokemon is my legendary Pokemon. And because we're both going to be playing Sword, or at least you're going to be playing Sword and I did, I'm not going to give anything away.
Nope, I'll be playing Shield.
You're going to be playing Shield? Ah.
I'm getting Shield, yeah. Karina's getting Sword.
Well, equally, I don't want to give anything away.
Okay.
If that makes sense. My 6th Pokemon was a legendary Pokemon which you'll come in contact with. And I'm going to leave that there.
Oh, it's not the Zacian.
I'm not saying anything. I'm going to leave it there.
Okay.
I'm just going to leave it. It might be, it might not be.
One question about the coal one.
Yeah.
Do you find that in a Welsh mining village, or do you find it in Newcastle?
You find it in neither of those places.
What? Yorkshire. Yorkshire. Definitely Yorkshire. Then.
Yorkshire mines? No.
Aye.
Sadly not.
I found a pig and coal Pokemon up here. So I am.
What, like in Sheffield?
Aye.
Yeah, no, sadly not. But no, it is pretty cool.
That's upsetting.
What is that, the full-time score?
Well, both, yeah. The fact that you don't go to a Welsh mining village and the fact that we've lost 2-1.
There are mines, so that's pretty cool. Anyway,
okay,
sorry,
so
right, yes.
sort of
Over to you. I think I spoke too much right now about Pokemon again for like the 4th week in a row.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to switch ever so slightly. The operative word being the switch there. To ask a few bits and pieces to a complete novice about Mario Maker 2, if I may.
Okay. Go for it.
Because I acquired it today. And
okay.
I've been building.
Yeah.
I've been building. Number 1, like, how do you save stuff?
How do you save stuff?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been on a level building it, and I kind of don't want to just leave it. If I show you on my screen, I'm not sure whether you can kind of see that.
Oh, maybe.
But I'm in the middle of still building things, and I don't want to leave it just in case it disappears.
Is there something in the bottom right? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, it's destroy everything is in the bottom right.
Yeah, try that. No, don't try that. I thought there was. Oh my god!
Well, I thought that
a couple of months.
I think the problem is I've gone in too quickly on the let's play about with all the different assets and see what I can build, and I haven't properly gone through any of the story, or I've kind of looked at the tutorial a little bit, but I was trying to get ahead of myself.
I think there is a oh for God's sake.
Oh, I think I found
there
it.
is something. I'm just trying to remember what it is.
Make new course. Course you're currently making will be lost. No, don't do that.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
I tend to upload and then... what was I... Oh, for God's sake. I haven't played this for a couple of... good 2-3 months now. I've always uploaded and make a note of my code, if that makes sense.
Throwing you
But I'm
in
sure
here.
I've saved or I've uploaded... I'm sure there's a way to upload to your own system.
Yeah,
I'm sure there is. Like you upload, you can. I think that's it. I think you can upload online, or you can upload to like 16 slots maybe.
Oh, okay.
And if you upload to one of those slots, that's like your use. You've made that. It might even be more than 16. I don't know, but I'm sure that's what it is. I haven't done it for a while.
I do see a thing here with different courses.
Yeah.
But it doesn't show me how to put them in there. I might have to look at that a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to upload it to your own list. To
your own system. Yeah.
I'm sure there is. Without getting the Switch myself and having to look, I won't know.
No, sorry, I shouldn't have just gone. Oh, by the way,
how do I do it?
This is. Yeah. I apologise.
No, that's fine. Yeah, no, I think that's all the help I can give right now. All the blind help I can give is I'm sure there's a way to upload to your own list of things.
Right, okay, I'll look
It might not
into
be
that
as straightforward like save as.
Right,
I know.
That's kind of what I was expecting at the end of it, because to be honest, the building bits and pieces is fairly like obvious and intuitive.
Yeah.
Although, annoyingly, there was one bit where, you know, like in the games you have just like Koopas walking across a ledge backwards and forwards. Why do they keep falling off the edge? That's so annoying.
I haven't looked into that.
Yeah. And because like on platforms and stuff, you can click on them, can't you, to change their direction and things like that. I thought there might be sub-menus within them to distinguish... like whether you want them to just keep walking and walking and walking, or walk from point A to point B or whatever, but it doesn't seem to want to play ball. And I appreciate that obviously they're not going to give you all of the options that obviously they've used to actually build a game, but
yeah. I mean, if you go online and play some courses online, there's some ridiculous ones that people have made. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some of the ones that you've played on your channel.
Yeah.
That aren't just yours. Some of them are insane.
Yes, they are.
And I've tried to make this one as difficult as possible.
Oh, good.
But still sort of achievable.
Well, yeah, if you're going to upload it online, you have to do a test run of it yourself to complete it first.
Yeah, you have to be able to complete it, don't you?
I've just had a brainwave. Have you got a course bot, I'm going to call it? Like a little robot icon?
Yes.
If you go on there, there may be a save. Is that it?
Yes! There's a save load.
There
save
you go.
as.
Right, I've
yes,
got
you're
it.
a
I remember.
Yes.
Yes, the little robot thing. Is that it?
That is it.
Right, okay, cool. We're in, everyone. We're in.
Yay.
We're not old men. We know how to do the gaming.
We know what the technology is. Yes,
we know the
is.
computer games.
Yes, we do.
Wow, we got there.
Perfect. That's made me slightly less sad.
Yeah. So what we've learned from that is don't click the delete everything button, but do click the save button.
Yeah, if you want to save your level and not delete everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good.
So, yeah, if anybody is out there and has their own courses that they want me to suffer going through, then by all means.
Well,
if
you've watched my Mario Maker video yourself, you'll know how I did my own levels because I played them again.
Indeed.
But if you have forgotten that already and you want to play my levels, do go back and play them. That'd be fun.
I probably very much will. Yes.
We could make a little mini series of making levels for each other every sort of month or two.
That could be good. Yeah, we do like one of us does a make level 1 month, and then maybe a week after the other person plays it, and then alternate.
Yeah,
or something.
that could be fun. We'll talk about that offline tomorrow at work.
Indeed, yes, I'm sure those, yeah. Or if anybody has levels that they want both of us to try,
Ooh,
maybe
yeah.
we could do a head-to-head.
That'd be good.
You try it, I try it in separate videos, and we see how we get on. So if anyone out there has the game and wants to torture us,
Yes.
then feel free.
Please do torture us.
Yeah. That sounded weird.
Well, yes. How are you finding Mario Maker 2 then? Do let us... Is this what you were going to talk about today?
Well, no, it was more just to kind of get you to help me a bit with it, because I'm a bit of an idiot,
okay.
and I've only just started looking at it, and I didn't want to lose that level because I was gonna do one of my world famous quizzes, but I just haven't had the time to put one together.
Fair enough.
But that is on the cards for next time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
I almost did a quiz for today, but I didn't have the time.
Quiz. Yeah, same. And as the day rolled on today, I just thought I'm not going to have any time to kind of piece something together that's coherent and know what I'm doing. So I just kind of, when I got home and then I unwrapped that, I thought, oh, actually, I know that you've got some experience with that more than
do,
me, so
some, yeah. I'm not going to say I'm the expert.
Have a bit of a chat with that. And the good thing is that game come with a 12-month online subscription
Oh,
for
wow.
free.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. Yeah, so I've already played Mario Kart on the Switch.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, because I'm just that kind of guy.
That kind of guy. Oh, perfect.
I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Well, what was I going to say just then? Oh yeah, that was it. I've gone online. I don't know. It was one of the top courses when I looked, but this was a couple of months ago, so it's probably gone now. But there was a course online which basically was a giant game of pinball. I don't know how they managed it, but
That's pretty cool.
yeah, you basically get taken down this little. It's not a pipe. It's like genuinely like a falling empty space, and you can sort of fall into this bit. And you have to jump up and push a platform upwards every time something comes towards you, like a little bomb or something. So you're basically firing it back. And the other side, there's another set of enemies jumping. What you guys can't see on the podcast is I'm doing hand movements on the Skype screen to Ed.
There's a lot of hand movements going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, the other side is just some enemies jumping and the platforms are going up and down. But what you have to do is move this, I think, bomb or just thing past them when they're not jumping into this certain area, and then it explodes and lets your sort of pathway become clear and you walk through and finish the level. So you essentially do just play pinball. It's incredible. Cool. I have no idea how these people make these courses.
Hats off to the genius that thought of that. That's what I always loved about Little Big Planet as well, is that they just take these pretty bog standard assets and make God knows what with it.
Exactly. And I know there are people in the comment section right now that are thinking, why is he saying pinball? Surely he means ping pong. That's what I mean. I mean ping pong. And that's what I mean. You know, left and right, hitting something. Sorry, everyone. Didn't mean pinball. But yeah, it was incredible. And there was one that was a flying bird. And it flies past certain platform bits that you have to jump and get the keys for, and when you got all 5 keys. So you have to basically jump off onto sort of like bits of platform, and then there's like a mini level of sort of 30 blocks wide. Get the key and jump back onto the flying bird that's continued to fly.
Oh, I see. So you've got to do all the things on that platform
and then,
in enough time to wait for the bird. And when it flies off, you're knackered, basically.
Exactly.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Have you looked at the story mode yet?
Not at all.
Fair enough. Sorry, this is your section. I feel like I've spoke for most of it. I do apologise.
No, it's cool. No, it's fine. It's better than me just talking at you like I tend to do.
No, that's all right. Yeah,
we're actually having a conversation this time. It's much better.
I think the only way I can describe Mario Maker is that it's the only game I've been happy to lose online to so often. Like I've gone.
Fair enough.
That game's got a 3 because it gives you a percentage of clear rate as well.
Yeah.
So that game's got a 3% clear rate. I'm going to try it.
I'm going to get absolutely annihilated.
And then
by
you
this
lose
level.
50 times in a row, but you don't get frustrated or annoyed.
Yeah, because you knew you were going to lose.
Exactly.
Anyway.
You get the kind of thing which is like, oh, for God's sake, but like, oh, I've done it again. You know, like a happy, well, not happy, but
it's okay because 97% of other people that tried this also probably died here.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when you die, it shows you the X's on the place of where other people have died around you.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So it's like blip, 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 and there's loads of X's around you of where other people have died. And there's obviously like...
Oh, okay. So you're like, oh, okay, they die here too.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's I'd recommend... It's a very extensive... It's good to play as a story. It's good to play casually, making a level. And it's good to play online. Mm. It's quite a good game. Cool. I might have to get that out soon, actually.
Fair enough.
Especially if we're doing our let's try each other's levels thing.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Even if we don't make videos out of it, that'll be just fun to bat back and forth anyway. Yeah. Like a game of pinball.
Like a Mario Maker game of pinball. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna kind of park that there then.
Yeah, go for it. Fair enough.
Yeah, as we've said, if anybody out there listening has the game and wants to torture us with any games or levels they've made, please let us know.
Yeah, I know 2 people at least that have got it myself, so do let us know any courses you've got down below. Screenshot or take pictures of the codes or copy paste them, anything. Let us know.
Yeah, or just type them in or whatever. Yeah.
That would be good.
Ah.
Alright then. Well, yeah. Well, until next time then, until next fortnight. It's been a good chat.
Yes.
Next time I'll have a more rehearsed and researched topic. I might do the quiz as well.
Oh, yeah. Shall we see if we can out-quiz each other then?
Double quiz special.
I'm definitely doing a quiz next time because I meant to do it for today and just couldn't get a quiz together in time.
We'll do a double quiz special.
A double quiz.
You heard it here first, everyone. Double quizzer next week.
Which quiz is the quizziest quiz in the whole of quiz?
We'll have to slightly double check with each other what subjects we've chosen in case we choose the same ones and ask the same questions.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Yes. But oh well, for this time, everyone, thank you very much for listening again.
Yes. Bye-bye, everyone.
Yes, goodbye.
Toodaloo.